the comrades, meaning the soldiers of the Indian National Army, were arrested as prisoners of war. Okay, prisoners of war are those people who get arrested after the war by the winning party. Obviously, over here the Britishers won and were accused of treason and put on trial. Okay, so they were accused of treason. Treason એટલે ધોકો. Okay, ધોકો દેવો એને treason કહેવાય. So they were accused of treason and they were put on trial in the court. Okay, કોર્ટમાં જ્યારે મુકદ્દમો ચાલે એને ટ્રાયલ કહેવાય. ભોલાભાઈ દેસાઈ and Jawaharlal Nehru pleaded their case. The whole country took keen interest in the case. When the British government inflicted them with the punishment, there were protests against them in the entire country. So now what happened? Two very most important leaders, Bholabhai Desai and Jawaharlal Nehru, they pleaded for their case. They requested the government that, don't give them punishment. Okay, and even the whole country was hoping that the Britishers will not give them any punishment, but British government gave the punishment. This angered the people and people started protesting. So bowing to populist opinion, the government had to withdraw the punishment. Now looking at the condition, looking at people protesting, they withdrew the punishment, they cancelled the punishment. These events and with the naval mutiny of Bombay 1946, the British realized that the rule in India will no longer be tenable. Now obviously when events like these happened, there was also mutiny meaning a revolt happened among the naval officers in Bombay. Who are naval officers? Naval officers are those officers who are basically soldiers who fight in water. Okay, the soldiers who fight in water are called naval. So there was a revolt among the naval soldiers in Bombay, and when all these events were happening, the Britishers realized that their rule in India is now limited, their rule in India is now numbered. On February 20th, 1946, Attlee, the Prime Minister of Britain, announced that British government shall give all the powers to the government of India as per the cabinet mission formula and shall quit India by June 1948. So the Prime Minister of Britain, okay, he announced on February 20th, 1947, okay, that the British government will give all the powers to the government of India, okay, and they will quit India by June 1948. Thus, in changed situation, Mountbatten was appointed as a viceroy in the place of Lord Wavell. When he took charge of the post, communal riots had started in India and the condition of India had become pathetic. Now what happened is that obviously when the situation changed, when now the Prime Minister was going to give independence to India, the viceroy which was now was Lord Mountbatten. And when Lord Mountbatten came to India, already communal riots had started, meaning Hindu-Muslim na danga had already started by now. And the situation in India was very, very bad. In July 1946, the Congress secured 201 seats out of 210 and Muslim League got 73 seats out of 78 from provinces of India for the prior formation of Constituent Assembly. So there was a small assembly that was going to be formed, which was called the Constituent Assembly. This assembly would make the Constitution of India. Okay, so in that the Congress people got 201 seats out of 210 and Muslims got 73 seats out of 78 seats from all over India. The job of the Constituent Assembly was to make the Constitution of India. Okay, the League pressured the government for Pakistan. Now what happened? By now the Muslim League got irritated because Congress got more votes than Muslim League. So Muslim League pressured the government that divide India into India and Pakistan. On 16th August 1946, so terrible communal riots and tumult spread all over India. Looking at the situation in India, Sardar Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru and other Congress leaders felt there was no other alternative except accepting the demand of Muslim League for Pakistan, because Muslim League and Jinnah insisted for separate Pakistan. So by the time it was 16th August 1946, the situation in India was becoming bad and bad. There was lot of danga, that was lot of communal violence that were happening. People were getting raped, people were getting killed, people were getting murdered, and Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, and many of the Congress leaders, they felt that they have to accept the demand of Muslim League for Pakistan, because Jinnah, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, by this point of time wanted a separate country which was called as Pakistan. The Muslim League boycotted the first cabinet meeting on December 9, 1946. The Muslim League executive held on January 31st, 1947, decided to boycott the cabinet meeting and gave the rapid and extensive program for the demand of Pakistan. So there was a cabinet meeting of all the ministers were there, in which Muslim League did not participate, and they on January 3rd, 1947, they started boycotting all the meetings that were happening. Okay, and it was necessary for Muslim League to be there in this meeting, okay, because they had to decide the future of India, but Muslim League was not coming forward. And obviously by now they said that they want a separate country called Pakistan. Mountbatten convinced Jawaharlal Nehru and Sardar Patel, who understood the matter, that having a well organized central government having administrative units under the center shall be more peaceful and progressive, instead of a weak central government consisting of many autonomous and opposite constituents. National leaders found this argument acceptable. Sardar and Nehru discussed this matter with Gandhiji, who helplessly accepted the arrangement for partition of India with heavy hearts. So now what happened? Mountbatten, he went to Jawaharlal Nehru, he went to Sardar Patel, and he said, look, your country is getting independent. When you become an independent country, you need a strong government at the center. That is the main government, Delhi government. So that government has to be well organized, that government has to be united, that government has to be strong, because you are a newly independent country. If you have a weak government, if you are not able to understand the people, if in every state there is going to be a different government, if people around do not support you, okay, autonomous meaning independent government, let's say every state has an independent government, so central government will not be strong. So because why this small governments which will be there will be against the central government, will be against the main government in Delhi, and they would create problems for you. Why do you want problems right now? Because you are newly independent country. Accept the deal for Pakistan, divide the country, because if you don't divide the country, the Muslim League will stay in India itself, okay, and these people will create their small government in every state, and they will not support you. Whatever decisions you take, they will not accept it. So it's better you divide the country, because you are getting independent right now. So Sardar Patel and Nehru, they went to Gandhiji and they explained him that, look, this is the situation, Mountbatten is right, we need to divide the country. Gandhiji had no option but to accept this thing with a very heavy heart, that India has to get divided.